If a man can't spend $75 or $100 on a first date, he just
What is wrong with people and dating nowadays? Okay, why has it become genuinely so exhausting and mentally taxing? Like, I re-downloaded Hinge for the first time in a while, like a month or two ago, and I need to talk about some of the stuff that I have been through and seen since I got back on, because it's like it's gotten even worse since the last time I was on the apps. It feels like it's become a giant game of just like assuming things about strangers before even getting to know them. Like, I think we all agree on most sides of the argument that that lady's take was terrible. You're either going out with a man who makes terrible financial decisions, or you've managed to bag yourself a millionaire, in which case, you know what, she might have a point after all that we've been through. But I am really sick of it. Like, what happened to just like genuinely going out and meeting people and getting to know them and talking to them? Let me tell you what happened literally this morning on Hinge and also yesterday night. So earlier in the week, I matched with a boy on Hinge like one does, and he asked me on a date this weekend. We kind of sort of talk, but not really, for a few days, right? And then the weekend rolls around, and I'm like, so what are those plans for that date you asked me on? That man ghosts. He is gone. Time wasted. But I'm back on Hinge, right? And this morning I match with the boy and I get a message from him. Before I tell you what he decided would be a great opener, let me make it clear. On my profile, it's about me, obviously, but it's also about what I'm looking for in a partner, because it's a dating app profile. And there are 6 photos total. 1 is of my family, another is of my nieces and my stepsister, and then another one is of my friends, and only half of the photos are of me. This man opens by saying, "Your profile kind of makes you look like a self-absorbed B-word, LOL." And I respond, "What?" Because I'm curious how he intends to recover from this. And he just goes, "It's fine, LOL. What games do you play?" And I respond, "Hold on, no. I don't know how diluted the world you live in is, but you don't get to open by just straight up insulting a woman and then expect that conversation to continue. Genuinely F you, sir." Like, you're gonna tell me the men in the dating pool of 2024 are so insecure and dislike women genuinely so much that they can't even stand women's dating profiles being about them? Like, we can't even have that now. And honestly, even I myself have been practicing really hard, like not creating preconceived notions of people before I meet them in real life anymore. Because it is something we all do, but looking at these photos alone, you know nothing about me other than my appearance. Like, I could be the nicest person in the world, or I could be super mean. And if you don't give other people the benefit of the doubt, how do you ever expect to get it yourself? But I'm just exhausted by asking myself every day, like, how much worse could it be? And then opening up dating apps and them answering that question for me.